The Greater Winona Area United Way is working hard to make a difference in the community by investing in children. According to Executive Director Beth Faulkner-Moe, the United Way has refocused its mission by directing a portion of its proceeds towards early childhood education initiatives. Moe said that doing so will enhance the agency's overall mission.
Our mission is really to support our families as they're raising their children to become thriving, healthy, productive members of our community. And some of our traditional agencies already do that so well because, frankly, a kid can't learn if they come to school and they didn't have a decent place to sleep. They can't learn if they come to school hungry. They can't learn if there's a lot of violence or domestic distress in the house. So we need to continue funding those programs that, again, do such a great job already working with families and children in this community. We're diverting some of the resources toward this one specific goal. And the research is so clear that if we do these things up front, if we provide children with literacy, with all sorts of learning activities, they're more likely to enter school ready to learn, and then in turn they're more likely to stay in school to graduate. They're less likely to end up in jail, they're less likely to end up on welfare, they're more likely to end up in the workforce, more likely to be homeowners. So we figure if we can start at this end and we can really put some things up front, in upfront investment, we know that it's going to have long-term impacts. You know, it's a workforce development issue 20 years down the road, which seems like a long time, but it's just the right thing to do, and it's a fun thing to do.
This summer, the United Way provided venture grants to several organizations. That money was used by those agencies to purchase equipment that will enhance learning opportunities for children.
We decided in June that we had about 10 or so programs that we really felt met the criteria for what we were looking for. Really impactful, really hitting kids at those early critical stages, whether it's large motor skill development, you know, through Central Lutheran's Child Care Center, where there's a wellness center, there's climbing things and large motor skills. It's so fun to see little kids doing that. Through community education, where we're funding a couple different things, like something's called the Itty Bitty Book Club, where a childhood educator goes in with a classroom aide. The classroom aide reads to the children. We're providing the funding for the books, and then the teacher actually works with the in-home provider on different literacy things. We've provided funding for iPad technology for some of the kids at Home and Community Options. It's a great way for kids, particularly with autism, to learn and to be able to communicate. Again, there's about 10 different programs, and we all think that they're going to have a huge impact, and we're really excited about this work.
The venture grants will be an ongoing program for the United Way. Moe also said that they will continue to work with the school district to track the results of their investment into early childhood education in the Winona community through kindergarten readiness.
Well, the plan is that we're going to take about 25% of the funding that we have available and do this again next year. Provide additional venture grants to maybe continuing some of the same projects or programs, opening it up to others. Some of the other things that we're doing, actually, we've been working really closely with Winona Area Public Schools in the kindergarten readiness assessment. Last year, the public schools and the state paid for the kindergarten classrooms in the public schools. We provided the funding to do the assessments in the charter schools and the private schools. We're planning to do that together for at least 3 years to say, okay, this is our baseline now. You know, if we know that, if we do some investment, you know, do some of the backfilling, what is that going to look like in the future? Because again, studies show that only about half of the kids are really ready to start learning the day that they enter the kindergarten doors. Imagine what it's like in a classroom when the kids are not ready to learn. When they come, they haven't had those good experiences up front. It's distracting to other children. Other children aren't able to learn as good as they could. So this way, if the teachers are ready for the kids, they know where the kids are coming from, they know the experiences that the kids have had, and the kids are ready to learn, it's just so much better for everybody, all the way along the system. It's such a cliche, but children are our future. I mean, we have to make sure that these little ones are taken care of so that they can become healthy adults, and it's up to all of us to do that, because we really can't, nobody can do it alone. One family can't do it alone, one individual can't do it alone. It's really all of us coming together as a community.
The Greater Winona Area United Way business fundraising campaign recently got underway, and Moe said a direct mail solicitation to the general public will be mailed out later. Now, you can learn more about the United Way's goals and mission online at unitedwaywinona.org.